This is ANN News Brief.
At least 158 persons were injured in a stampede at a job interview in Malawi. The Health Ministry had announced it was hiring hundreds of health workers for rural communities as health surveillance assistants. Mostly young people in the thousands reported for the walk-in government job interviews at various centers across the country, including the capital, Lilongwe, and the southern city of Blantyre. The huge stampede occurred in the city of Mzuzu in the north, injuring more than 100 persons. The Democratic Republic of the Congo has begun administering Ebola vaccinations in an effort to curb the spread of the virus that recently resurfaced in the country. A new outbreak was found in Mbandaka, the capital of Equator Province. DR Congo Minister of Health says a successful vaccination campaign that began over the weekend with the help of various partners has targeted as a priority medical staff, direct contacts and confirmed cases and second-degree contacts. More than 2,000 persons have died of Ebola since August 2018, and at least 300,000 persons have been immunized using 2 novel vaccines. Meanwhile, the DRC is set to receive 19.5 million euros in humanitarian aid from European Union funding in its effort to combat the COVID-19 pandemic. DRC is currently the second most impacted behind Cameroon in the Central African region. More than 4,000 coronavirus cases has been detected there. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni has announced free distribution of masks during the celebrations of Heroes Day. The national distribution of free government masks began on Wednesday during the celebrations of the Scientific Heroes Day at the State House in Entebbe. 10 factories were selected to manufacture face masks and to be distributed by government as the country moved to ease the coronavirus restrictions. Meanwhile, President Museveni has said the country is preparing a 40,000-bed field hospital at Nambole Stadium in the capital Kampala for coronavirus patients. The president said the Ministry of Health was initially planning for 9,000-bed capacity, but he had instructed that the capacity be increased. Uganda has so far recorded 657 cases of COVID-19. That is ANN News Brief at 1. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.